Beam enthusiasts. So, wanted to talk a little bit about some of the upgrades I've been doing. Sorry I haven't actually been posting videos along the way, but I figure I'll just do it all in a couple of shots today. So the first thing about the Aqueon Evolve 8 is the light. Now, the light's really cool. I like it. I think it's great for a freshwater tank. However, if you're going to put any live rock, and you're going to do any salt, this thing is definitely going to be a no-go. It just doesn't have enough. But it is a cool light if you're going to do freshwater. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and move that out of the way and talk about what I actually bought, which was the Beamswork Ultra Bright. And there's a reason why I picked this one. And the reason is actually right there in the middle. It's the blue lighting on it. So this particular one is going to have the 2 blues and the 4 on the outer band for a total of 6 LEDs, and it actually works pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at it on the tank. But I picked this up off of eBay for, I don't know, it's about 35 or 40 bucks. I'll go ahead and put a link to the seller up on the site, and you guys can decide for yourself. But it does actually work pretty good. Nothing's really died off of it. Again, I seeded the tank with some rock from my other cube, so I didn't expect much die off anyway, but it's been holding parameters pretty well for the past few weeks, so I'm not sweating it, and stuff's been actually growing on it. So let's go ahead and take a look at how it actually looks on the tank, and just one of the drawbacks to it. It's nothing major, but if you happen to like the original light with the swivel feature, you're going to lose that with this. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So the first thing is, this is what it looks like on the tank. It actually clips on, and you can see right there, there's the 6 LEDs. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on blue first, and it's probably going to look like crap. Let me see if I can back off a little bit. It's really bright, and it looks really nice on the tank, and then of course, there's the white and the blue. So it only has 2 settings. It's white and blue, or blue only for your moonlighting. Okay, so the biggest drawback is that it's got one of those old school kind of gooseneck things on it. It's not really that major of a pain, but you can't swivel it out of the way. I mean, I suppose you can't. It won't go. But it does actually work well on the tank. So let's see here if we can see what that looks like. And yes, I realize there's no rock in there other than that rock, but I do actually have a bunch of crabs in there. This is my exile tank, so my buddies and I put all the crabs and the nasty guys in here instead of killing them or throwing them in the Gulf of Mexico. But you can see it actually, there we go, there's a nice shot of it. Actually lights it up pretty good. So that's the first thing, and that is the Beamswork Ultra Bright. And the biggest reason is it's got the blue lighting on it, and it seems to work well. So what I'm going to probably wind up doing is putting some stunners on here once everything gets good to go, and then I'll just put all the lights on a timer, and then just flip the stunner on when I want to just kind of hang out. But so far so good. I actually have no complaints about it. I dig the light, the price, you can't beat it, and it fits well on the back of the tank. So if we look back here, you can see. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. Clips right in place just like the old one does, and it actually holds pretty good. So not a big deal. The only thing is you do lose the swivel feature, but the amount of light on it completely blows by what the original one does. So for salt, definitely a good upgrade. I would say for freshwater, probably not going to matter all that much to you guys. So anyway, so there's one update. The lights, I'll have some more in just a little bit here.